help if I turn my headset on. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Uh, Technology. You have to turn the power on. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody in the chat.
What we got in here? We got the bum crack picker. We got Anissa. How much for the Grateful Dead jersey? Too late. It already sold. Kathy. Chastity. Lag. Phil. Am I awake? Yeah, I've been awake a long time. Bloody nose stain epic.
Okay.
Yeah, the thumbnail today was a Grateful Dead hockey jersey, and it was stained. I washed it. You can't hear me. Dang it. I'll
I hear you
restart.
fine.
I'll restart my headset.
I guess I need to move y'all over to the main screen.
Can you hear me, Tom?
I can hear you
Kat-
perfectly.
Kathy can hear me. I think Phil's just got an ear infarction. Anyway, Chavez, Kent. So, what was I talking about? Oh, the Grateful Dead jersey in the thumbnail. I got that at the estate sale not this weekend, but last weekend. And man, it was stained really bad, and it was had rips and tears on the front. I was like, nobody's gonna want this. But I looked up the jersey, and somebody's got that thing listed for like $200. I was like, okay, I'll list it. Somebody's gonna want this. Maybe they can repair it and get the stains out.
Did you have listed stains and rips and all that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff?
man. I said this jersey's in bad shape. I said I washed it. I could not get the stains out. And here are pictures of the rips on the front. Maybe you can sew it back together. So I put it out there for $39.99 or best offer, and somebody offered 35, and I took it.
Cool.
Paid $2 at the estate sale.
You well, that was good.
So anyway,
I spent the weekend on the road.
I listed that shirt Saturday, and it sold on Saturday.
Well, that's good.
Also listed a Dirk Nowitzki basketball jersey on Saturday, and it sold on Saturday. I like those same day sales. Um, do do. Yep. Do do. On the other hand, I like the sales that are for items I've had a very long time. Like I sold another SpongeBob SquarePants nightlight. I have had those 4 years, and I have sold about 100 of them. Oh, and I sold 1,000 more Band-Aids. Woohoo!
How many more band-aids do you have left?
I'm down to 8,000 out of the original 10,000.
You still got 8,000 to go.
But I'm selling them by the thousands. I only need. They're almost paid for now, so that's good.
Well, if you sell 1,000 every once in a while, that's good because they don't take up a lot of room, do they?
Uh, they they're it's a pretty big. It's like a 18, 18, 18 box, which ain't small. It's a big cardboard box with
No,
individual boxes inside.
but that's not like it's taking up 2 feet by 1 foot by 8 feet.
Well,
You
no.
know what I'm saying? It's not that. I mean, it's not that big.
Yeah, so I sold the last of those 4 Sony cameras I got at the auction for $65. In fact, I have 19 orders going out for $500.
eBay's broken. You didn't make $600.
eBay's broken, that's for
eBay's
sure.
broken.
So I sold some more erasers. These erasers here sold for $35.
Are those the one that goes on the end of the little short ones that go on the end of like Pentels or
Yeah,
regular?
they're just eraser refills
Right.
for originally for scripto pens. I don't know if you can, pencils. I don't know if you can use them in others. But somebody bought. I had 3 of these little boxes per order, and one guy bought 4 orders. So
Dang.
I'm almost out of those.
Do you think you might need to experiment and bump up the price just a bit
Now they're almost gone now. I've only got one more lot of 3 left. Hey Mark.
just to see if maybe you had them
Hey Roman.
priced too low because they're short supply?
Nah. I mean, you can tell they're kind of vintage, but yeah. And I sold some ink refills. Man, I bought that a whole big box of ink refills and erasers for $10. And I've sold about $200 worth of erasers and ink refills.
Now you got those little short ones, and then you got the long stick erasers too, didn't you?
Yeah, the long ones are gone.
Are they? Well, that's
Yep.
good. I figured they would. I figured they would be gone soon.
Donna!
They have because a lot
Swag.
of a lot of sketch artists use the holders for them. Hand not power, not the power erasers, but just the stick housings that you slide them up in when they're drawing and whatnot. So I figured they'd sell fast,
Yep.
especially since you had them at a bargain price.
Also sold a lot of 4 computer fans, cooling fans.
Mm-hmm.
I have had those for at least 3 years.
Were they new?
Yeah, and they finally sold. Sold some vacuum cleaner filters, two bunches of those.
You've had those for a little while, haven't you?
Yeah, about 2 years on vacuum cleaner filters. So, what do y'all do? What does everybody else do? How long do you keep stuff in your inventory? I know a lot, a lot. It seems like the larger resellers on YouTube, when they get when they get stuff in inventory for over a year, they just grab it up and take it down and donate it. They just get rid of it.
If it's listed, it stays because I'm not digging it out.
Are you still going to get you a storage unit?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, you've been thinking about it for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I sold a leather jacket I've had for over a year. I'm telling you. Oh, I sold a package of Halloween pumpkin stencils. I've had, I went all the way through Halloween this year and I didn't sell a single one. And I had them listed during the summer. And I sold one like yesterday. Go figure.
I just had a flashback to elementary school when the teacher would hand out the stencils and an orange paper, and we'd have to, you know, cut out our own pumpkin to decorate for the bulletin board. Tommy,
So Kathy just flat quit reselling for a couple of years.
yeah,
I guess
yeah,
they're y'all are getting back into it, right, Kathy? Do you still have old inventory that never sold? Uh, you still have stuff from when you started in 2018, but you do purge once in a while. Now, if I got something that the cost of shipping has gone up so high it no longer makes sense to sell it for that price, then that's when that's when I donate
right.
or sell it at my garage sale or throw it away.
Kathy
Uh,
li- Kathy lives out in the country now, so she can go get her one of those 40-foot long storage. What do they call it? Shipping containers, and put out on her property and store all her stuff.
yeah. I hear those aren't as cheap as they used to be.
They're about $4,000 around here delivered. The
Dang.
40-foot ones.
Will they set them up and level them and everything for you for the 4 grand?
Well, normally you're supposed to have them already, kind of a level area for them set up on.
Uh,
Already in the works, Kathy?
Kathy's got a lot of her old inventory. Um, did you keep the listings? That would be a killer to have to list stuff that was already listed.
Is there a way that you can download all your listings?
Uh, I have heard that if you put it on Bonanza, somehow it gets saved. I don't know for how long or anything like that, but I'm not going to open a Bonanza store just to do that.
Yeah. Good morning, Craig.
Hey,
You came
Ron.
in at the right time. He's a programmer. Craig, you
Oh
need to
no,
write a.
Ron's back in the hospital. They're not okay with me going to Nashville. Dang it.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Craig, you need to write a program that people you can sell to people for $5 that just goes into eBay and downloads all their, copies all their listings down to their hard drive, so they can upload the ones that they need to upload back up. Because when you're doing one ups, which I guess it takes longer to go into to a file and find it and put it back up. But if you got a,
sorry, I was laughing to say these
I was just
contracts.
reading that too. I hear people sell on Bonanza. I think Tar and Jim have some stuff over on Bonanza. Or is that Macquarie?
Hmm?
Like says he opened a bonanza for you 3 years ago.
You said what?
But uh, it's the next one down.
Oh, God, that guy. No, I don't.
You sell
God,
exclusively on eBay, right? Other than
I'm supposed to have
yard
a
sales,
Facebook Marketplace meetup today, but that's the only place I sell. And
right?
my garage sale. I have once a year garage
Right.
sale. That's coming up in April, pretty soon. I got to get my crap ready for it.
Yeah, April's almost here. I swear.
Yeah, we're fixing to have like 4 different community yard sales in April, and I love those, man. You can get high, you can load up all
you need
kinds of stuff.
you need to find you a camper that you can just back in your yard, gut it, and use it for storing all your merchandise.
Yeah, extra storage here would be great, but you'd still have to insulate it and maybe even put a little air conditioner in it because our Texas summers are hot and sometimes humid. And if you've ever bought a storage unit in Central Texas that isn't climate controlled, oh my
Right.
God, at least half of the stuff just has to go to the dump because it's
Baked.
yeah. I mean, like you pick up a pair of shoes and all the rubber falls off of them and
Right.
boot nose bonanza. But yeah, if I've got enough room, I don't guess I'll throw too much stuff out because every once in a while stuff sells.
Do you have do you have a shelf system, or you stacking boxes on top of boxes, or
The
do you use the pile system?
listed inventory is 92% on shelves,
Okay.
unless it's like a big stereo component. Stuff like that is just stacked on the floor. They're tough enough you can stack them, you know.
Right.
Um, but anyway, I've been listing pretty good, man. I got 21 listings yesterday.
Did you go to bed like at 7 o'clock because you wore out?
Nah, it wasn't too bad. I had a whole bunch of men's shirts from the Bag days at the Lutherans.
Right.
So I put up like 17 $10 shirts yesterday. But hey, that's 170 bucks.
Yeah.
Sadie, God almighty, that makes me mad. Sadie asked how I finished in the tournament last night. Ugh. Let me look again.
You must have not made any money, or you'd have known exactly where you.
No, I made money.
Oh, did you?
It just wasn't like I was hoping. I finished in 69th position. Now, ordinarily, a 69 position would be okay. See what I said there?
I was thinking. He said 69. Beavis or Butthead, whichever.
I started the tournament for $11 and I got paid out 32.
Okay, well you made a little bit of money.
But the pisser about it is my last hand I had pocket kings, and a guy with an ace 10 put me all in. So I said, sure, I'll go all in with pocket kings. The only thing that'll beat pocket kings on before you see the rest of the cards is pocket aces. So I said, sure, I call. And the guy with the ace 10 on the first three cards, he got an ace. On the flop, he got an ace. And I was like, well, crap. And that knocked me out. Otherwise, I had the potential to do a lot better. It was you, Lag. Sorry, devil. Sourcing. I wish sourcing would be hard for me. Really, Chastity? I know.
Whereabouts are you at, Chastity?
I don't know if it's my area, but the garage sales and the estate sales and the rummage sale, they just keep me stocked up. Jeez. I have hundreds of items to list.
Good morning, Rise.
Yeah, Sadie understands. In the last 2 hours of the tournament, I was playing a rope it up. I mean, I got bad hand after bad hand after bad hand the whole last 2 hours. Hey, Shane. And the last 2 hours, I just hung on, and I kept a good amount of chips because I went all the way up to seventh place in that tournament for a while. And then the last 2 hours took me down quite a bit. But then I got the pocket kings. I thought, all right, here's my comeback. And I'm going to make it to the final table and make hundreds of dollars. But the guy took me out with his ace 10. Yeah, I don't know. Chastity, where'd you, like, my area, and I don't even go to all the stuff that there's live auctions. If I want to drive an hour and a half, there's a live auction that sends me a newsletter about twice a month saying we're going to have a live auction for this estate. And I haven't been to one of those in about a year and a half because I don't need to. I've got so much inventory. Yeah. How you been, Shane? Hadn't talked to you in a couple of months. Anyone can find lots of junk. uh, yeah, there's areas around like that. Not looking for junk. Gotta find you a local auction to go to. My local auction, I get well over half of my inventory from my local auction.
Is that because everybody's trying to get out of Illinois and head south? Right. So there's a lot of auctions.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm further down the chat than you are.
Oh, young men. Yeah, we're young.
Yeah. He's sucking up. What's he want? He wants some of your He wants some of your Lutheran church action.
I just, I would like to do storage lockers, but God, the ones that I could handle at my elderly age or feel like handling, uh, you always push with an ace 10. Sourcing is bad there. Yeah. See, Shane's got live auctions going all the time. That's where Bridget gets 80% of her stuff is from live auctions.
Yeah.
And she's a big reseller.
She goes and she has posted pictures to our Facebook group of them sitting in a damn snowstorm outside at a freaking auction or pouring down rain, sitting out under a canopy in an auction. Good
Yeah,
morning,
Shane.
Pink.
Shane, if you're making your living strictly off of reselling, you got to be spending 50, 60 hours a week on it. I've been listing pretty good for me. I need to. I need to. I need to make money for our vacation.
Is that a Viking cruise you're going on?
Yep.
Oh God, those are expensive, Todd. You say no freaking kidding, Tom.
Yeah, it's like 6,000 for an 8-day trip.
For the two of you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Then you got to add in the other $6,000 for airfare to get you there and get you back.
no, that includes the airfare.
Really?
Yep. Hi, Ping. Ping's in the house. Yeah, the thing about storage units, uh, I have bought like 15 several years ago. 15 different ones over the period of about a year and a half. Two of them were bang up killers. I made thousands on those. Uh, about 10 of them were okay. About two of them were break even, and two of them were just bad trash. 6 grand is nothing. Yeah, I wish I was rich. Yeah,
Just borrow it from Gwen.
I got too much going on next month. Especially now that Ron's not going, I'm not gonna go.
You
I mean, I'm not using him for an excuse. I probably wouldn't have gone anyway, but Gwen's got a business trip. I'm going with her early in April, and then our community garage sale weekend is the very next weekend, and then Nashville's the weekend after that. I'm just like, nah, I got too much to do. I will make $600 to $1,000 on my garage sale. I do it every year. Well, it's not a strict 6K. Once you like all the they'll put into port, and then you got the side excursions. Oh, you want to go see Princess Doofus's castle? Okay, that'll be $120 a piece. And
yeah, the excursion you can double the price of a cruise just by excursions.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind bidding on a storage unit if it was like a 5x10 and it was all boxes and totes. But if it's got a mattress or an old beat up refrigerator or something, I don't want to do that. I'm too old, too tired, too lazy. And I've got tons of inventory anyway. I don't need to buy a storage locker. No, let's see, in my desk drawer, I've got wires and battery chargers and pens and pencils and envelopes.
Todd's got the vault in the backyard. He just goes out there and turns it on, just
North
like
Georgia
Beth,
Picker.
and Ron and all those other Texas people. They got oil wells in their backyard, so they just go out there, pump a gallon or two into a bucket, and take it down and sell it.
Is this a new face? Hi, North Georgia Picker. Are you? Do I know you? uh, I don't remember you. Are you?
I've seen them before.
Okay. Nice to meet you, North
Or
Georgia
maybe they
Picker.
came in on my show, but I've seen them before.
Tell us a little bit about yourself there in North Georgia. In fact, if you want to come on the chat, I'm going to copy the link. Anybody that wants to come in and chat us up, just don't be a one of those guys that comes on and shows your nuts or something. Oh, they've been around here before. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming. So, yeah, the main reason I don't do storage units, and I might buy a little one every now and then, but I don't need to. I've got so much other inventory. At the pace I list and the type of inventory I can get from the local rummage sale and garage sales and the local auction.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to take a chance on getting stuck with what looked like a 8 by 10. It turns out to be an 8 by 20, and it's got 3 beat up nasty refrigerators in the back. Now I can get rid of a refrigerator. The local scrappers will take them, but you for sure cannot get you sure for not cannot get rid of a mattress around here.
You have to take it to the dump.
Good morning, youngster. How are you, Ping? Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you. Do, do, do.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
How are you doing, my darling dearest from California?
I'm doing fine.
All right.
I just thought it was time to show my face again.
There you go. Your beautiful face. How are you doing?
Well, I got a haircut since the last time I showed up.
You look marvelous. Simply marvelous.
Lag says he's Ping's burner account. God love him. I hope that prescription comes in for him pretty soon.
Seen enough nuts. Okay, good for you, Anissa. The world is full of them. I can't keep up on the chat. Y'all are talking us up.
What's happening out in Cali,
All right.
Ping?
Not much. I'm glad the rain has stopped. I've got a pile of weeds in the back. I pay my gardener $250 to clear it. That's what he charges.
Shane, you have a goat? I doubt that.
I know you probably told him before. Are you in North Cali or South Cali or Central Cali?
I'm in Anaheim.
Okay, you're
South.
over there by the happiest place on earth.
That's right. That's like 2 miles away from me.
Really?
Yep. I see the fireworks at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
Yeah, I hear them. The cats hear them.
And this
But
says, "Ping, do not show us your nuts."
huh? I don't
Just
have any.
ignore
Uh,
them. Wait a minute. Did I?
Roman likes ping. Kathy likes ping.
Mhm.
Man, God, I can't keep up.
Oh, there he is. I thought.
Uh,
Should we say it? I'll say it together. Bearded picker, bearded picker, bearded
bearded
picker.
picker, bearded picker, bearded picker.
Is that like
Oh,
Beetlejuice? He's supposed to show up?
yeah. That's a joke that we've had for some time now, or a little joke. Are you staying? Are you doing good sales out there?
No, I need to get motivated. All I'm doing lately is end and relist. There he is.
Now, do you do end and relist, or do you do end and sell similar?
Oh yeah, no. Sell similar, so I can get
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
different item number.
There you go. Yeah, I need to do that once a week instead of once every 2 months like I usually do.
Yeah, I do it
Because I
every
always
day.
every
I
day.
end the ones that are coming up, today, and then I sell similar from what has been unsold a while ago,
So
less than a month.
you're the smart reseller. I'm too lazy to do that every day.
Well, I only do five. I only have five to end.
Oh, well, like Primo Chemo was talking. I don't know if you know Primo Chemo's
Yeah,
channel.
I've watched him.
He says he does
His whole store.
his whole store
Yeah.
every day.
Well, it's not
And
that difficult.
well, he's got like um 5,000 listings.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the max is, but if you hit that little button, it just puts a little check mark on every single one.
Yeah, and I've got a premium store. How many what's my listing limit on a premium store? I could end and relist everything in my store a whole
Yeah.
bunch of times with
Yeah, I
what I've
used to
got.
have a premium. I just have a basic now.
How many do you have total listings?
Only 255.
See now, I'm 1350, 1350. But let's see, Shane's got 5,200. But you don't do end and sell similar
At all?
ever. Now Scott recommends end and sell similar. Primo Chemo sure does. Some good resellers recommend it. So I need to do it more frequently. I just get lazy and don't do it. It takes the way I do it, it takes me about 30 minutes.
It takes you that long?
Yeah,
He's old.
because I don't want to make a mistake when I'm doing it, because sometimes I accidentally try to end and sell similar the same thing over, and says this looks like a then I get that note that says this looks like an item you've already listed.
Yeah.
Sadie's got 72 listings.
The only problem I have is, after I do end and sell similar, then I have to go delete the ones I sold similar. And eBay will say we have deleted them, but they don't. They didn't. And because I have so few, I can sort of remember when I go back to the next time I sell similar. And I'll think, wait a minute, this looks familiar. And then when I do try to sell those again, it'll tell me those are duplicates. So it really didn't delete them, even though it said it, they did. So that's the only problem I find.
So every
Yeah.
every 90 days, Donna, when you have an item that hits 90 days of being listed and not sold, then you do a sell similar. Is that what you do?
So
Todd, did you start a district channel?
no, lags being lag. What I do is kind of like 90 days. You know, like on your eBay listings, you know, it always puts the new listings up top on the first page. So what I'll do is take page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, everything after the first page, and I'll end and relist those. So the first page of my listings, they won't get end and relist until they hit the second page. That's how I do it. Each day I pull up the ones that are ending. If they were listed 90 days ago, I do those. Donna, what do you do on the stuff that's listed 5 years, like some of mine?
Oh,
Kathy-
I've had stuff listed almost 20 years.
Good
Wow.
God.
Kathy, don't encourage lag.
20 years. Oh my God.
Yeah, one time I looked, I said, let me see if I have anything for that was 1999. And yeah, I did. So in my store, under the categories, I've got the dated 1999, 2000, 2001, in case anybody is searching that way.
I don't hear it, Beard.
I do. I hear a click, 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 click. But it's not.
Do you?
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, that's my cricket.
That's your cricket.
Oh yeah, Ping's got something, doesn't she, that makes a little racket?
And how do I know? Because I was in somebody's live and they mentioned it and I muted myself and hey, you guys didn't hear it then.
It's the hamster that's
running Todd's.
Yeah, the only bad thing about a hamster is you have to buy a feed for it.
Yeah, they don't last long.
All right, North Georgia Picker. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate
Have a great day. Great week.
Get to work. Get off your ass and go to work. That's what I need to be doing.
We finished my first draft. I was waiting to be able to use the word vintage in the title. Like you're not. I mean, Bob Crack, you're not right.
That's funny. Bum, bum, bum. Feed those hamsters silver.
I'm glad to see Kathy's back in here. I know they've been busy for the last few years getting their homestead set up. Anytime has listings back to the Ice Age.
Mm-hmm.
I just, once they get listed and in a box, they just stay there. Why would you want to take, unless you're running out of space?
It's 49 going to a high of 63. Boom, boom. Stock market's up today. A bunch, I think.
I think it's 48 here today, Todd. Right now, Todd.
You're warmer than we are right now.
Yeah, it said we got down to 33. But it's supposed to get up to 57. We were visiting Roberta's parents up in the mountains this past weekend, and all the trees are blooming. It's beautiful up there, and it's if we were to have 5 inches of snow the 1st of April, it would be unusual but not surprising because we do have these crazy snowstorms like that every once in a while. And if it was to do something like that, it would just wipe out spring around here because everything's blooming. Daffodils in the yard are blooming. $25 to $31 here today, Anissa. What are mountain pies?
Yeah, I was just going to ask.
That must be one of them Pennsylvania things. I just prefer not to have any. We're in the springtime around here. We've had our windows open now for what, about 4 days, Roberta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of a mountain pie.
Oh, geez.
We talking about cow patties now?
I don't know. I'm Googling. I'm Googling. Mountain pie, 3 ingredients, campfire, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is like taking taking a piece of bread, putting fruit in it, and then putting another piece of bread on top of it and toasting it like a toasted cheese sandwich. Is that what you're talking about, Anissa? Oh, you make pizza ones for kids. So what do? You take a piece of bread, put some pizza sauce on it, some pepperoni, some cheese, put another piece of bread on top of it, toast it? Are you...
Shane eats mushrooms growing out of cow patties.
Well, they're probably $100 a pound. Or I mean, not a pound, an ounce. I'll have to try that next time we can't figure out what to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Anissa, I'll make them some mountain pies. Pizza version. Because that's easy. No, the mushrooms growing out of the out of the cow pies, Mr. Sadie. When I was a kid, we used to play cow pie baseball. You get the dried ones and you'd sling it at the batter. Stupid boys. My mom would say, "Don't stop, don't touch nothing, just go ahead and get your shower right now." It's 2 in the afternoon, Mom. Go get your shower right now. No, 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 bearded picker.
In
I didn't grow up
1941.
on a farm in this, but uh, our subdivision was right beside a farm, and one of the boys that hung out from one of the boys that grandfather owned the farm hung out with us, so we'd get out there.
So we used to live in a county that had 7 cattle feedlots in it, and they would scoop up cow dung by the front end loader full up into trucks,
Uh-huh.
and then the trucks would go out onto the fields, and they had big old,
Spreaders.
yeah, hang on.
I got one of those in my game. And they also do that with the liquid waste from like hog farms and stuff like that. But there is a shield to protect the farmer for that's doing the spread from getting covered up.
So anyway, yeah, these big old trucks would go to drive down pastures, and just all that manure would get chopped up onto the fields. And man, you talk about stink. Ugh.
It's cheap installation. Cheap fertilizer though. Because the farmers were making some, or the feedlot people in your case, was making some money off of the waste.
Yeah, a lot of times the farmland where the manure got spread, the owners of the feedlot also owned the land around the
Right.
feedlot. So
Well, people pay big money for steer manure.
Yeah.
Oh,
they sell bags of manure in at Home Depot.
yeah.
It's always fun to load in the back of pickups.
You know, Texas talking about the spreader he's got. Some of these spreaders will sling that stuff out a ways, which is the same procedure, the same kind of equipment they use when they're spreading slag and stuff like that on the roads.
We got a big turkey farm in our county, and 2 or 3 times I've gone out there and gotten a load of turkey compost to put on my garden. I kind of got lazy and quit raising a garden.
My
Yeah, tactical. It almost always comes around to manure or toilet talk or something on our morning show.
my youngest brother's wife's sister's son
What?
has
Say
3.
that again.
My youngest brother's wife's sister's son has
That's
3 huge turkey houses.
that's 5 steps away from you, Tom.
Yeah, I know. He's like a nephew. He hung out with my nephew Daniel, my brother's son, at my mom and dad's house a lot. So, but he has 3 huge turkey houses. And you talk about a job. Their vacations are scheduled every year around when they come and get all the turkeys, and then before they deliver the next batch, which is like 3 weeks. His family has always taken a week out, and the other 2 weeks he's using cleaning up from the last gathering of whatever you want to call the turkeys, and getting ready for the next one. It's a lot of work. Farming is a lot of work.
Hey, Kent, why are you posting those numbers?
Good morning, Glenn.
He's posting his sales.
I don't know. He's just being.
Now he's got Rise and Grind going. Hey, Glenn.
Maybe that's how many new posts they got up.
It's no telling with Kent. He's starting to get on this. He's starting to move over into that lag list. But it's
It's hard not to catch it. All right, be careful.
she headed out to make you some money today.
She's going out for her morning walk. I can't walk in the morning, man. I'm just too stiff. I get on my treadmill in at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Badge of honor lag list.
Yeah. Um. Kid says you. He bets you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I shipped a package Thursday evening. It was there before the post office closed. And it went to Illinois, and it was there. It was delivered Saturday. And it shipped ground. Was it Ground Advantage? Whatever. That's pretty damn quick.
Yes, that's my cricket.
Yeah, Pink's got one of those cricket things. You remember Sally Nasser used to do morning shows, and she always had a cricket that would something in her computer hook up or something.
No, I got a live one in here.
Oh, okay.
And I got these little gizmos that you plug into the outlet. It emits a blue light. It's supposed to get rid of them.
Well, I thought crickets were good luck.
Yeah, that's what the Chinese think. But hey.
They're irritating.
Oh, no, they're fine.
You learn not to pay many attention. Like
I don't pay attention.
Unless somebody mentions your cricket or whatever the little click sound is. After a minute, I don't even hear it. It just disappears in the background.
Now, he usually doesn't make this noise, but I don't know why he is. It's usually at night.
Are you down in the you're in the basement, right?
No, this is okay. This is a building built on the pad behind the house. You know, they usually put a cement pad.
Right.
Yeah. And so my ex built this to use woodworking.
Uh-huh.
And then when he left and my significant other moved in, we converted it to a computer room. So that's what.
Looks like you got a lot of space.
Yeah, it's pretty big. My brother is an electrician and he wired the place.
Right.
So I got lights. I got an air conditioning unit in the wall. So I've got two computers in here, 4 screens, 2 printers, a refrigerator.
Do you have a bathroom out there?
No. This was built because we didn't get a permit for it.
Oh.
So each of the walls can be unscrewed and taken down.
Okay.
So that's how that worked. But this building has been here, I would say, maybe 15 years at least. Because I don't remember when he built this place. But I sure would like to get rid of some of the equipment that's already here, like a drill press.
Is that like directly behind you on your left side? Is that what's back there on the wall?
Yeah, there's a drill press there. And then way back there's table saw. I've also got a small compressor in here too.
You should have a yard sale.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. But see, I have to wheel this out over dirt after I get the weeds gone.
Because the drill press looks like a pretty nice heavy duty one from here.
Yeah. When some people were in here, I told them, hey, $50, take it away. No. And then I've got about, I'd say, over 20 of those metal cases with all the little drawers for nuts and bolts.
Right.
And someone had said, hey, you can probably get $40 or $50 for a metal one empty. I'm real willing for somebody just take it away, take the whole thing away. They take up too much space, but they're heavy to ship.
Yeah.
So someone suggested maybe Facebook Marketplace.
Mr. Sadie says, post it online, Ping. Tools sell great.
Yeah, I know.
She just don't want to. She might not want people.
Well, I don't want people to come into the house.
Well, that's it. And you don't want people just coming down through your office space either. So,
when I had the warehouse, we would take the stuff to the warehouse and, people would come there and pick up stuff. But no, I don't want them coming to the house. Because when I got rid of my warehouse, everything from there that I didn't sell off came into the garage. So my garage is full of stuff. And I just got to put it online to sell it. But so I'm not motivated.
Ping, I got to ask, did you drink a lot of green beer yesterday, because of your Irish heritage?
Yeah, right. What I'm drinking nowadays is sparkling ice.
Ooh.
Dang it, Todd, you shouldn't have said anything about that because I got green Krispy Kremes and on the kitchen table I had forgotten about.
Oh, boy.
That we picked up yesterday.
This is my oldest son in his St. Patrick's Day outfit. He called himself Darth Dublin.
Darth Dublin.
I also have a 3D printer, but that sucker would be heavy to ship too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably sell that locally.
Yeah.
All right, Todd, it's after 10 o'clock. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
Me too.
It's nice talking to you, Ping. First time.
Yes, first time is fun. Alrighty.
All
I'm
right.
going to say my goodbyes to everyone too.
Yeah, first time is kind of like a one night stand. Is that?
Okay.
Haha.
Bye,
Nope,
everybody. Have a great day.
can't that
Bye.
won't work. My living room is full of stuff already. Alrighty, bye everybody.
All right. Bye. See y'all tomorrow on Tom's.
Let's see, leave.
Leave. In stream.